Okay, my arm's getting tired. Screw that. Ugh. I'm gonna give myself a couple of minutes here. Just check the audio level here. Does this sound pretty decent to you guys? Hi, Cake Boss. Oh yeah. Alright. I mean, it's going to be expected. I honestly should have done more testing, but what are we, professionals? I don't think so. We got one of the cameras there. Is the audio at least sounding decent now? Okay, so it is picking this up. I just got to bring things closer. Okay. Yeah, probably. It's the haircut I need to get. Okay. Obviously, like I said last week, we finished up pretty much everything we had with the Ecto-1 at the moment. So, I figured why not work on something new I have. Well, not really new, something old. A bench I picked out of neighbor's garbage. A little tiny, let's see, yeah, it's roads that way, whatever. I just hope the right microphone's coming through, which I think is this one here. Sorry for the tapping, but, heads up on that. But anyway, like I said, I got this bench here we'll be working on. Basically, it's just going to be, there's really not a whole lot of rust or anything like that on it. It's mostly just replacing the wood on there, which is still pretty good, but, it could look nicer. It could look nicer. Alright, no tapping her. Alright. How about that? Any scratching or bops from there? Oh, there we go. Now we're... Okay, so it might be picking up that microphone. Alright, hang on a second. Alright. Isn't technical difficulty fun? Who's got a train going on? Anyway. Interesting you heard the phone drop. Okay, that's a big difference? Okay. Okay, I probably got to pick up the right microphone then. How's this here? How's this sounding now from back here? Of course, I gotta wait for the screen to catch up now. Okay, good enough then. And like everything else we do here, very little prep was put into this, so it's all gonna be worked out on the fly. Last mic was better. Well, the last mic might have been the one connected to the Surface Pro that I'm using for the mobile streaming platform. Yeah, probably because I swapped microphones. Anyway, again, it's all by the seat of our pants. I still got to work on things, so we'll figure it out as we go. Anyway, like I said, we're working on this bench. Mostly because it's something I want to do. It's something I just haven't sitting in the garage for a couple of years now. So when I figured, well, we're done with one model, why not work on the next project? So, as you can see, I've got pretty much all the wood needed here. We're going to be reusing pretty much all the hardware from the bench. A couple of things will need to be bought later on, but like a bolt, maybe a screw, looks like it's what's needed. A couple for the armrests, there, so 2 armrests, but that's neither here or there right now. I'm not going to take you guys to hardware store. I'm not your dad. So, I guess with anything, first step is probably going to be to sand most of this stuff down. So, because, I mean, some of the wood I got is already pretty well sanded, but, you know, the corners are still sharp, so at least get some of that work down. And depending on that, we'll start taking a couple planks off, getting some lines in, so we know where we'll be cutting at. So, the only real prep work I did was make sure the batteries were charged for the tools because, well, battery charge, I mean, I know you guys like the pizza stream from last night. That proved that you guys would probably totally be into watching a battery charging stream. So, maybe next time we'll do a battery charging stream instead of the pizza stream. Yeah, but, you know, we're not going to go to Lowe's. I go to Ace. It's Home Depot for larger projects, Ace is for the smaller stuff like the hardware. Come on. In the Midwest here. In Michigan. Alright, I do have a... Which one? It's over here. Here it is. Which one's a Black & Decker battery? There's a Black & Decker battery. And of course, in proper preparation fashion, I don't have really any kind of workbench to work on, so, you know, we've got that to look forward to. Oh yeah, the neighbors aren't going to be pissed about this at, you know, 10 in the morning. Of course not, no. Why would they be angry? Why would they be angry? I just hope everything stays connected pretty well, because, you know, wireless connection and all that fun stuff. And of course, for the hydration choice of the day, I've got some Kool-Aid made up, so let's go ahead and just get that put right in there. I mean, grape juice, like liquid, is good enough for the morning, right? That's what I figure. That's what I figure. It's grape light. I mean, I'll pull away from the camera a little bit, so it's not all that loud. But yeah, I guess if you're wearing headphones, maybe turn the volume down a little bit. That might be beneficial. Who knows? Yeah, let's work off this bench here, I guess. Should grab the phone so I can keep up with chat during some of this. Shouldn't I? Be a good idea. I didn't buy the black cherry. The most... Again, you guys probably can't hear this, can you? Oh, you know what I can do, though? I mean, yeah, why would I need some of that stuff, right? I mean, okay, here, if you really want to be safe about this, best I'll give you is gloves and cool guy sunglasses. That's all you need, right? That's all you really need. Yeah, no, I don't have a belt sander. No, it's just a little pad sander, which is fine. I mean, yeah, there's a difference already making that. And this pad is actually a little bit used, but we'll keep going with that one. But we do have spares. We do have spares in the case for when we need to swap out. So that's fine. And besides, who knows? Who knows? We might even get to... We might get to the fun toys later. Who knows? We'll just, see how far this one takes us. Keep this in the pocket. Besides, you can tell I'm taking this seriously because I've got the engineer shirt on, and I'm using my work jeans, not my regular home jeans. I'm using my work jeans. No, this is probably going to be a keeper, I think. I do have plans for the backyard a little bit. I got the fire pit back there. I'm going to move it over here. I'll give you guys a tour of the backyard in a little before the end of the stream. How's that sound? But no, I think I'll just I think I'll keep this one and maybe keep it back here in the backyard, or put it on the front deck or front porch. I don't know. It's probably gonna be staying. It's probably gonna be staying. I'm glad the volume's working out then. Yeah, obviously these streams aren't going to be quite as intimate as the usual ones are. I'll do my best to keep up with chat and everything like that, but can't promise everything. It's going to be great if the neighbors come out and they just think I just talk to myself. They don't see any of this because I've got, loads of privacy back here. All the here. I got all of that just lying in the backyard here, and I really need to go through and just clear out most of that garbage back there, because that's just overgrown weeds and shit and stuff like that. How's that? I gotta double check, make sure I set that back properly. Yeah, that looks good enough. That was good enough back there. Camera is the microphone. Okay. That was good to hear. Let's see if we can figure this out then. Okay, how's that sounding? Okay. Picked up on the voice while not picking up on the sander too much. Okay, well that's good. It might be when your face is right next to the camera. It's possible. It's possible. We're trying to aim for this camera here. So we're trying to aim for this microphone right here. Because this thing is fighting 3 microphones right now. There's a microphone on for the microphone on the webcam, and then this microphone right here. It's all a matter of just finding the right one, is what it does. That sounds farther away. That sounds farther away. Okay. Well, let's go back to what it was at and just keep it at that for now. Alright, we're back to the default, so whatever it was, we'll figure it out. You see, this was the plan A for the streaming. The plan B didn't work out yet, so plan B can still work out, where I get like long ass internet cord, run from my router to out here, and I get my PC more or less set up out here, where I know all that shit will work just right. It's already set up, so you know, whatever. Plan C is just running off my cell phone. That would just be no. But Plan C might actually still have to work for other reasons. So you know. Anyway, back to the sanding. Also, I took the precaution of having Honey Nut Cheerios this morning for breakfast, so you know I'm ready to work. That sounds like Tom, all right. Let's catch up here. Yeah, Golden Grabs is a good one too. Golden Grabs is a good one too. Remember them so we can tell. Plan B is 88. Hey, I would find an old reel-to-reel recorder, and you know that. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm looking after myself. Honey Nut Cheerios just happen to be the one cereal I grab because, like, hey, I haven't had this in a while, and I have 2 boxes of Trix in my cupboard too. So don't think I'm looking after myself. I'm not responsible adult here. See, if I was actually smart, I would have bought like a wood sealer thing yesterday too to, coat everything with first before, putting holes and scribing lines, everything like that. But again, we don't prepare here. We just do. Wouldn't be a project you swear at least 4 times a minute and have to go to the hardware store at least 3 times a day. Fuck. I still feel the gloves catching on some stuff, so that's, good thing I'm not using my fingers just yet to feel this. But, yeah, definitely this underside. This underside's really looking kind of rough. I mean, that was probably going to be the underside of the armrest anyway. But still, you kind of want to get that, well, maybe not because it got the stamp on here. I really don't like how that looks. I mean, I should have thought this through further, but oh well. So let's catch up on chat, see what you guys are at. Yeah, I'd probably see if that'll come out. Yeah, that's a good call. Let's flip it over and see what we got here. Now again, this really isn't that coarse of a paper yet, so. Oh yeah, that's. Yeah, that stamp is pretty well bled in there too, though. But that's wood, though. It soaks up shit like that. I mean, I do have paint. I've got some paints left over from the last owner, so I could paint it up. But I don't know. I kind of like the natural wood look of the bench. So maybe we'll go with that. Maybe we won't. Again, it's playing this by the seat of our pants. So anyway. Unfortunately, if we gotta take a break, there won't be any commercials because I don't have any setup on this streamer. So next time. swap out this pad, see if that might help us a little bit. Where did I put the other pads? They're in my pocket, that's right. Best part about working on a bench is you've got a bench right here to sit down and, you know, work with. So, you know, bonus there. Just gotta make sure to catch my arm in there. That's all. Oh, Velcro. Isn't that nice? Is that same thing? Now, let's see here. Take one of these. Maybe these diamond things attached. Oh, probably because I think you might be using the edge more by pressing a little harder. I guess I could see the thought process behind that. But really? That pulled off. Up there. That's not even a hard grit either, but it's new grit, so that's always a plus. New grit, barely used grit, so we'll give them that much, I guess. Right? Let's see. Yeah, the bench does rock. As far as the mechanism, I mean, it's just, can't bring the camera too close, but I'll try and bring it closer. But, actually, not the other way. Move it to its side. Untangle the wires as best we can. Yeah, it's not going much further than this, really. Is it? Is it? Yeah. Now it's just a little... Just a couple of swinging arms right down here, connected to the legs of the frame. And you've got support there. You just got arms there, and then everything else is in the free-floating rocker. So that's what you got. Nothing all that complicated. Okay. A little more of the grape flavor drink. You know, this guy named Jim Jones, he came around and was selling this stuff off. It was fantastic. So I bought, you know, a whole batch of the stuff from him. Seems like an honest guy. Thought a lot about himself. You know, that just shows confidence right there. That just shows confidence right there. That's some good Kool-Aid. Well, I mean, Beer Skit was moving around, yes. Yeah, this is definitely... Wow, that's shitty on the bottom. Okay. Let's round out the corners on the top here a little bit. I know I said the corners, but let's buff up the top a little bit too first, obviously. the top does feel a lot better comparatively. Found footage bench display. Oh, that's good though. That's good. Those are good though. Down here. Well, the battery's still decent. I mean, I got the second one charging, so, you know, we got the fallback, so, alright, let's get the hand on there. It's not feeling bad. On the sides, on the top. And even the bottom itself isn't that bad. Just a little more in the middle. A little more in the middle, I think. A little more in the middle. I'll catch up with chat in a second. Oh yeah, that battery's crapping already. Now granted, I did get this at a garage sale, so you know. It's run its course. So, you know, it's probably not meant to be much longer for this world. So who knows? Pretty much all my power tools have been some kind of second-hand acquirement, be it from a garage sale or garbage picking, so you know, stuff like that. Like that. Oh yeah, you can hear the battery just giving up now. Oh yeah, that battery's 12 volts of fun. 12 volts of fun. Alright, let's get to punch out quick. Where are we sitting at? Yeah, sand everything first. Take off the old planks, measure them out, cut them, then, you know, resand down the edges. That's the, yeah. Hey, also, this is like the first time I've actually really used this thing since I bought it. Like, you know, 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years now, so. And again, if you saw the charger the thing came on too, it's pretty pathetic, so. And even then, you know, I'm sure this thing is how many years old at this point? Old enough for me not to really care that much to defend it. So, you know, it's, again, it's probably had a decent life. And yes, it did fall down, yes, but, you know, it's not like I just, you know, chunked it down, no. Anyway. Set that aside. I really wouldn't mind getting, like, maybe a coarser sandpaper in it. Ooh, that's nice up here. I got up here pretty good. It's this middle section that's all, like, pitted and shit. I mean, you can see that's all rough down here. That's all rough. That's not... Stop it. That's all rough right there in the middle there. That's all rough and everything there in the center. Probably need a coarser sandpaper to tackle that. Wow, that's a lot of... Maybe some wood paste to fill those holes in might work better, actually. Now that I get a second look at that. That's probably a motorcycle, not a car, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try and copy that there when I get to it. Because, planks I got there, planks I got for that. You know, they'll fit. They got the... They'll be able to get that. So yeah, I mean, why wouldn't I want to copy that? That's neat looking. That's neat looking. So yeah. I guess one thing we could do now is, well, let's see what time we got here. Well, I've only been at this for 45 minutes. Look at that. 45 minutes. You think time goes by faster than it does when you're working on something new. But it doesn't. So yeah, I say, why don't we go ahead, get some tools, start taking these off, and see what I need. Or get some measurements going. Things like that. No, I don't want to use that in there. Okay. And I think a Phillips head I need. That's the Phillips I need for down there. And of course I didn't bring my screwdrivers out, so let me go grab a screwdriver. I'll be back in a second. Let's go ahead and take like a 5-minute break or something like that while I go grab a screwdriver. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay. So I got a couple of different Phillips head screwdrivers because I'm not entirely sure what size was needed because they are different size heads, and oatmeal cream pie. Because I need to a little puppy. Okay. Well, get the high grade in. The mixtures of flavors. It shouldn't happen. Not at all. Anyway. Okay. Let's start with this side here. I think I should replace these. Yeah, that's right. Oh, here it is. Probably smart. Yeah. That was smart. Oh, look at that. I'd have a bowl, or a bucket, or a magnet, or something to put these all on. But again, what's the point of that, right? Oh, we got a puppy. Puppy in the backyard. Ow! Thanks. Yes, bark, bark. Okay. Okay, that's interesting to know. Looks like this was painted at one point. Treated probably. But yeah. Looks like it was routed out. So look, more paneled than what it was. Could be a router. Could be a Dremel. If I cared enough, I could recreate that, but I don't. I really don't. That's the work I'd have to do at any given point. I mean, the hardware doesn't look that bad. It's a little rusty, but still reusable. It'll be fine, I think. Let's go ahead and put this on the table over here, so we don't lose it right away. We'll still lose it, but not right away. Not right away. Yep. Alright, and we got the info from Nabierski, so looks like it'll be arriving about next week or so, and we'll get things set up. I won't promise it, but maybe something might be happening on the 4th of July, so who knows? Who knows? Okay, that's going to be the problem with those. Because maybe if I grab a wrench might help hold that in place, or at least break the nuts. That could. Oh, I bet you I know what that is. That's something I'll need to look at. There we go. See, that one's nice. That one's coming off. There we go. That one's broke. Alright, let's take a quick look at that. Oh, no, that's what... Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Carry on. Again, put hardware up here, so we'll lose it that much later. Won't lose it quite as fast. Won't lose it quite as fast. But, you know, we'll still lose it. Nope, that's still... Okay. Grab a vice grip real quick. That might help. Alright. Oh yeah, that is seized on there, my friends. Oh no! That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, we might need a harder bite. Because we just fucked those threads. Am I doing this right? No, I don't think I was. I don't think I was. Ah. Well, of course, this is going to hell in a handbasket. Go that way. Oh yeah, we just mangled that thread right there. That's gonna be a fun time. I got the nut loose. That's a plus. I mean, yeah, I don't have a liquid wrench here at the house. It's simple as that. I don't have a liquid wrench here, or else, you know, I might have used it while the sun just came out. Oh yeah, no, I thought, yeah. It's a mostly disassembled thread stream right now. For what we're getting at, because I'm definitely going to have to buy some new hardware. It's all a matter of how much new hardware now is the question, because Missed a couple screws there. I'm missing a bolt here, so now I'm gonna have to at least replace this one here. So there'll probably be some coming later on. I don't think there'll be any assembly today because another idea is maybe actually putting a fire stick. Put like some kind of like wood finisher over this stuff, which might not be a bad idea. Like a sealer or something. Now come up to the shoe side of that. Oh yeah, that's yeah, that might need to be probably have to be cut off because just of how destroyed that is. Holy hell. Let's see if we can't loosen up this other one first before we completely wrangle, tangle, mangle. No. Loosen up. Oh, it almost like fits the threads. How cute. Yeah, that's already chewing in there. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any polyurethane beer ski. So heat might help. I don't even have any, I don't even think I have the WD-40 in the house. Oh well, that one's real nice. All these are kind of... That's what you get when you use these capped off bolts. Is you know, they're pretty much a one-way trip. Because, you know, they'll just, if they're not able to grab on anything, they'll just spin and spin and spin. But at the same time, you know, you don't want like a socket head or something like that, you know, sticking in your ass. And they look nice, I'll give them that. They will look nice. But, you know, they're problematic when you go to replace them. You just saw the gears turning in my head. I might be able to save the nut if we do this. So I'm not watching the shot. What a glorious shot it is at that. Oh yeah, okay. So, okay, we can get this one off. Force that to thread through. Yeah, we're using that nut like a die now. Oh, we got it off. Look at that. Hell yeah, where'd it go? Alright, check under your seats. The nut might have fallen under one of your seats by now. You think it'd be easy to find this? Oh, there it is, see? I told you, check under your seats. And there it is, right under your seat. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty nice, actually. So, come on, there we go. God, why did I get that much strength to tighten that vice grip down? Holy hell. I'm not even a dad that I'm aware of. This is definitely replacement. Something went clunk inside. I don't know what it was. I'll check it out later. But, yeah. Okay. You see, here's the guy we were fighting with. Here's the guy we were fighting with. That's what I did with the vice grip. Well, luckily that nut was able to get forced through there, and like I said, that tapped that threaded pretty nicely as a die. The nut still looks good, but you know, I'm either got to take this to work and cut this down a little bit, or you know, easier said than easier thing to do would be probably just to buy a new one, because you what, 45 cents probably each. Who knows? You gotta buy some anyway, so why not? What are we talking about in here? Well, you gotta stretch. You gotta stretch, huh? Aluminum tape? Probably a really shitty weld, but I mean, if you want a decent non-weld, JB weld is pretty decent as far as stuff like that. Let's see here. Cross-threading is a tight thread. It is, but also you get out. Cross-threading isn't fun. What's even more fun is when you cross-thread English to metric or metric to English. That's how you know that fucker's not coming off. Let's see if we can get this other one off now. Now that we have an idea. Okay, that's broken easily. Now just do it this way. There we are. Now I think we found our answer for the rest of these bolts. Anchor bolts, that's what they're called. found the rest of the answer for the rest of these anchor bolts. Why must you embarrass me? Maybe we'll use a bath with something. Who knows? Try and knock some of the rust off. That might be nice. And let's get this other one off here. And yeah. And I see these armrests. You know, they're easy enough. They're just simple Phillips head screws. They're just screwed into there. So they're nice. Got that going for them. Yep. That. Those. Okay. Okay, and got these here. We'll say this: pen and marker are terrible things to mark wood with. So, you know, if you can't get a pencil, maybe a scriber, but even in a scriber, it probably wouldn't be that noticeable in wood. Starts so nice out. It's going to be a pretty decent day today, too. So I think I'll keep the windows open on the inside. Anyway. Simple as was the original plan for... Okay, yeah, that's what those are going to be. And these bastards are going to... Probably, I think that was my thinking originally, was going to be the armrests. Yeah, I think that was the original thinking, is that or was that for a different project? I honestly can't remember now. Let's see. I do know I should have enough wood, at the very least, for all these parts. These are all basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 1, 2. I've got 6. That sounds like a future stream problem, not this current one. So, guess what we will do at this time. That's going to be a hell of a gap up on there. This is the original thing. Really small. So I think I maybe did originally plan for that size armrest here. That seems about right. I mean, that's I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to lie to myself right now and say, yeah, that's exactly what I did. That was the idea. That was the intent. I'll believe it. Don't tell me I'm otherwise. Okay, there it is. That's where it's going. Let's catch up with you guys real quick. See what's going on here. Yeah, it's a leaf blower. Okay, I mean, yeah, I get that. I get that. Again, Okay, how often do you stream outside? Me, pretty much never, except for today, and then maybe in a couple of weeks. But still, it's a learning experience. It's a learning experience. We gotta work with the bullshit that we have. And hey, at least I was nice to my neighbors and just ran a sander instead of a leaf blower, whatever the hell he's using over there. Let's see how the scriber works. That's actually not a bad line. It's actually not a bad line. But let's be smart. Let's go and grab the tape measure. We'll be smart about that. I got the tape measure. You know what, this one actually has a decent straight to straight, so that's about 10 inches. How long were these? How long were these again? Because I need to go back in time and figure out what my thinking was. These are 44 inches. If I was smart, I would have got these cut in 88s. If I was smart, but I'm not. Those are 71 and a half. What are they, 71 and a half? How did I do that? Again, that's future me's problem. Anyway, back to the measuring. This one about 10 inches. We'll just take that. One mark there. One mark there. Ooh. A square would also be good, and I do have a square. I do have a square. Alright, let me go grab that square. I mean, hey, we just need to count ourselves lucky that the AC is not kicking itself on, or else there would be absolutely no sound coming through whatsoever. We got a square. And even then, like, I've got mechanical pencil. I think that's like the only pencil I have in the house. So, you know, you want like an actual graphite pencil or something like that when you're doing work like this, because, you know, the tip won't break. Alright, let's see something dangerous. Aww. My squeaky pad flew away. I have to find it before I'm moving on. So I don't want to suck that up and just blow it up now. Anyway. It belongs to the backyard now. Legion Bob Vila, but yeah, let's do something you definitely shouldn't do on television or on stream. But, oh, there's a battery in there. So let's. Okay, I guess sound warning on this one. Okay, no, you're dead. Which makes sense. Okay, sound warning in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I guess not. What's wrong with you? Why do you not do the thing? Why do you not do the thing? I just charged you. And I know you've worked. I've used you before. Come on, I charge these fuckers. I charged these batteries last night. How sad. What a sad time. What a sad time we are. I'm going to toss this back on the charger and see what might be happening. Give me a minute. Let's take another 5-minute break, shall we? Yeah, it's a nice time to take 5-minute breaks, I think. Okay, so apparently I misread the Roy charger when I was doing the batteries yesterday. So we got that running. But we've got plan B, which is probably more dangerous than plan A. Gotta take that off. Swap the Black & Decker batteries. New one in. And that means we'll just put on the Jigsaw. They have a blade for that. Right here. Let's see. How does this one? Activate. I know what I'm doing. Maybe. I've done this before, I know that much. Ah, yeah, that's it. There it is. Tell me this battery's dead too. Black & Deckers. I'm not a fan of this batteries. This specific. Okay, yeah, that one's just either dead or not holding a charge or something. What was that? Yeah, okay. Sorry. Like I said, you know, just don't tell anyone I'm doing it like this, okay? Just shh, don't tell, please. Really? Yeah, that battery's done. Okay. Okay, yeah. No, that battery's not playing nice. Take the blade out. Put it back, because that's the only one I have right now for the Jigsaw. We will get to cutting something today, don't worry. We will do something like that today. Probably, maybe. We'll see. What can we do next? Really nothing. Either the things we need to do either require the sander, which I do have another one. I do have another one. The old box waterlogged 5-inch Roib disc sander. This one has seen a lot of use in woodwork and also prop making. God, I've had this one over 10 years now, probably closer to 20. This is the one I used when I made Team Fortress 2 props for my friends and worked on my first Proton Pack. I have no idea where any of the discs are. I haven't had to buy discs for this thing, again, in years. So, yeah, let's give that one a shot. Obviously this one is forever powered because I just got to plug it in. And I do have an extension cord out here, so let me grab that. Let's turn on. I didn't know that was the case. I didn't know it was already on. Look at that. Well, we know it works. We know it works and it can dance. And you know what? Maybe I do need to work on my deck too. So you know what? We'll call that one a win. We'll call that one a win. Ooh, an angle grinder. Yeah, no, that's not fun. That's not fun. All right, let's see how this does on that bottom side that I just get so pissy about. So. Oh yeah, that just, look at that. That just smoothed that right the fuck out. Yeah. Oh. Let's take you through that stamping. Let's see what you're doing with that. Oh yeah. Fuck that. You see, this is why, in a lot of cases, I like corded power tools. That's where the real power's at. Wireless is nice for, like, you know, your drills and things like, you know, for mostly drills, really, to be honest. That little jigsaw is nice cordless, but, you know, that's where the real power's at. Alright. I think I figured out what we're going to do for the rest of the day, then. Clean this bitch up here. That's nice. That's nice. Alright. Alright. Clean this off. Clean you guys off. Alright, what do we got? Catch up here. Here. Let's see. Four-stroke, yeah, that'd be fun. Gas-powered Sanders. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to hold those. More power. Yeah. Alright, that's 11:30. Let me go check the Roy battery real quick, because it has like a quick charge capability on it. So let's see if we can get at least one plank out of here. Maybe two. No promises. Nope, nothing. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's where that's at. So, well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a power tool, right, guys? It doesn't have to be. Because I do have a miter box. But, and what if now hear me out now, it cuts wood. Right? That's what we're trying to do. And that's what it's made to do, cut wood, right? Let's see. Oh, that's it this way. Yeah, that's how it sits. And then there. Just, you know, hear me out here. Hear me out. I know the batteries are charged for this. The batteries are still good. This I bought on my own, brand new, only a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, month and a half maybe. It's less than 2 months old. what do you guys think? Let me catch up on chat here. Well, let's see here. Let's see. Coal powered, yeah, okay. You tried dipping something else? Let's see. Yeah, hand tools, exactly. Let's see, hand tools, yeah. Yes. What, I don't know what you're talking about, Zen. I don't know what you're talking about, Zen. You're just seeing a man using the tools that he has in his garage. It's simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that. You know? You know, and hear me out. Hear me out. We're just trying to cut wood. We're just trying to cut wood here. Right? Let's have a look here. Yeah, a little low on the chain on it. You know. I'm just saying we have options. That's all. This is just we have options to put the wood in smaller pieces. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're fine. You're fine. Everything's going to be okay. You see, here's what I like about my streams. No one comes into the studio to tell me yes or no to things. I just do. I just do. But let's be honest, about probably 98% of the Legion would just encourage me, though. And, you know, 98% of you guys, too, in chat would just encourage me further. So clearly, this is the only sane option, I think. Not just the voices in my head I'm listening to, it's the voices on the internet that I'm listening to as well. And we all know that those voices are always completely reasonable. Without a doubt, 100% reasonable. Again, another garage sale purchase. I don't have the stabilizer for this damn thing. Where's my nephew when I need him? He'd make a perfect vice grip. Hold this in place. Come on. Alright, what time we got here? 45 minutes, yeah, we're still good, we're still good. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. I mean, it could have been better. Could have been a better break. But I mean, it works. It works. I mean, it would have been better if that wasn't able to be held in place, but you know. there we go. Look at that. We've got a nice future armrest right there. Man, needs a lot more sanding. That's kind of rough on the arm, I'll say that. Let's see. I mean, yeah, that may have worked. It might have worked. I think maybe a nice lighter sanding over the top probably will smooth this. Oh, maybe the Black & Decker sander over the Royd will give it a nice smooth finish. And then make it a lot more comfortable under someone's arm. I think that might work, yeah. That might work. And, yeah. One other thing we can do is, since we see that one over here, we'll use the other one. We'll just kind of hold these together. Can't get our pencil in there, which is fine. We don't need the pencil in there, because this is something simple enough that anyone could do. We go over to our little drill cabinet here, and yeah, that looks like a nice one. Do I have any vice grips? Do I have any kind of grips or anything like that? I mean, I know I've got the one vice grip on the, I've got the small one there too, but I've got a larger one inside, but I thought I had like a big spring clamps too I could use. But, you know, we'll save that for next week, because I did promise you guys a tour of the backyard, didn't I? I promised you guys a tour of the backyard near the beginning of the stream, so that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead, we'll clean up just a little bit right now. Organize our tools, organize our workstation. This is what we've been working with. This is the backyard setup. This is the outside stream setup. Well, we've got just a bunch of fun stuff to work with. Let me catch up with Chad here. Alright. Yeah, like I said, let's just go ahead and clean things up here. The wall, that doesn't have it. That doesn't sit with anything right now. That usually stays inside, actually. I'll just sit. I think it just sits like, yeah, that just sits like that. That sits like that. That's the other battery. I'll put that on the charger later. It's always good to put your tools away when you're done, so you know where they are next time you need them. So you don't lose them all that often. Like we've done with the one screwdriver, with the one wrench. Because that's already gone. That's already gone. That's lost to the ether. And you know, it's yeah, it's a thing. Put that on there. Pick up our drill bits. Get this out of the way. That's the one piece of the sander we used. Fresh bits in there. We'll just toss those in there for now. Unplug the walking sander. Put that back in its box, where it belongs. That's its home. It has some waterfront property, that's why the box is a little wet. Oh, there's a wrench. Here it is. On the ground, right where we put it. Let's put it back with its friend here. So anyway, how about that tour of the backyard? So as you see, we've got the fire pit over there, but that's not going to be its forever home. I do kind of want to plan to move the fire pit down here in front of this little upper deck, well, lower deck rather, actually, area. Well, I'll get that kind of right out there in the middle so you can kind of step down from the deck down into a fire pit area. A little nicer. Maybe even put the bench up here on the deck that we're working on. And then, of course, when the beer tasting comes, we'll be right there with the grill, sitting in a nice little gathering area, enjoying beers and burgers and brats. So, I think just a nice way to end the stream. So we'll just get this out. We'll just take the last few minutes just to enjoy a nice sunny day.
All right.